cast halftime. I think this is our first halftime, and
Historic in-game
yes,
football
in
season,
game,
in-game fantasy season. Austin and I
yes,
playing each other. Bucks Falcons. I mean, it's
yeah,
pretty.
just
You
get
can't get any
better.
more
Yeah.
than this.
It started probably about as badly as it could. I think
For the
for
Bucks.
us on the Tampa side, yeah. For Matt, it was
I introduced myself to my new neighbors by that
yeah.
when Bijan scored.
Yeah. I
So,
mean, but after that, a pretty even. The Bucks defense settled in, the offense settled in, and I don't know. It's been kind of a back and forth. It was a good first half. Baker's made some silly throws. The Falcons, some of the decision making, like the fourth down run up the middle when Vita Vea's in the game, I still don't understand
yeah,
that.
I don't like it.
Um,
And
but
just let me ask. I mean, last time I checked, Michael Penix is a pretty big guy. Does nobody else in the NFL know how to do the tush push? I mean,
yeah,
you're not going to do it with Baker, but why not like a big boy?
I don't get it.
I don't really understand it either. I've harped many times that when you need 1 yard and you're going backwards with the ball, it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Like you're either starting in shotgun or a pitch or something like that. It's like you're making it harder for yourself than it needs to be. I'll never understand that. But
yeah, I don't get it.
But yeah, I mean, this is close to what I expected. I thought that both defenses would play worse than they actually are right now, and I thought both offenses would be like when Atlanta scored that quickly, I was like, this is about what I kind of expected from the Bucs defense and what Atlanta to look like. But I thought the Bucs offense would start a little hotter than they did,
Yeah.
and they did not.
I think it's some preseason, still rusty.
Yeah.
Like both teams really didn't have their star players playing in the preseason, and I just think,
right.
I think the offenses are better, and I think both defenses are a little bit worse than what they're showing. I mean, I like seeing Atlanta blitz a lot more.
Oh yeah,
I've enjoyed that, a little bit more aggressive play instead of like, oh, we're just going to give up 5 yards here and 5 yards there, and I'm like, pretty soon you're inside the 25. Like, hello, like, you can't give up 5 yards of play. So
Yeah,
I like the aggressiveness and whatnot. So we'll see. Second half, I think whoever gets the ball last, and I think wins the game. I really do.
Yeah, I think I think it'll tell by whoever's defense creates a turnover. I think that whichever team's going to create the turnover is going to win, because they're like, they're obviously all both a little sketchy just in terms of the offensive like efficiency and everything. I mean, took Bucky a little while to get going, so the Bucs are going to like rely. Unfortunately, it's going to be relying on our. I shouldn't say unfortunately, but it's just our team right now is just going to have to ultimately step up. And I'd like to think that as much as we all love our offense and everything like that, that the defense, if we come up with a turnover, that will probably be a big difference. Same thing for they do.
Yeah, I think there was probably 3 interceptions that were dropped that half. Like that.
Oh,
that last play, McCollum,
$38 million extension.
Yeah, that was brutal. And then the last play, that guy undercut the
Caden Ellis
out route.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
that was.
I was
terrifying.
like, oh man.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
so,
I agree.
And AJ
I think
Terrell's close on a couple too.
I think whichever team's defense makes a big play, turnover or something like that. I agree with you there, Christopher. So
yeah.
Okay, so let's talk fantasy. How are the heroes?
Just one more thing before I'm going to delay this as long as I can.
He wants to delay it.
Maybe we'll be off the air by the time I finish this. But in a really note of seriousness, though, if we can get prayers for, I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but Micah McFadden, who's Aubrey's boyfriend, was actually carted off the field in the first quarter. So praying for him. Hopefully, we heard from John through Aubrey that it was nothing broken. He's going to do an MRI. I was worried it might be Achilles, but obviously, hopefully, it's nothing that major. So let's
we'll have to see. Yeah, we're hoping for the best.
Yes.
Obviously, and brutal to get hurt anytime, but on the first drive of the season is like, I can't even imagine. I I was gonna say something about that too, Christopher, but I'm glad you did. I agree.
Yeah. So yeah, the heroes, we're it's a little bit of a struggle. Hey, right now, I mean, I must say that I didn't think that Dallas was going to do half as good as they did. Unfortunately, they ran in 2 touchdowns, which is good. The Hampton versus Dak and Chase is going to be out there for the whole year. It was a strategical move that obviously I went for and messed up, but as Samantha has already told me, it is game one. So I just and even though we play a very other important fun little side game, the guillotine, I'm unfortunately worried about having to type in the HEROS, but we just want a point at this point. It's like get
a point.
We just want a point. So
I mean,
I'll tell you one,
you're one James Conner touchdown away from this being a 2-0 game. So
this is true. Bottom of the fourth, it was 2-0. You're right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, Christopher, though, you're one big Jamar Chase play away from.
Also true.
I mean, he can go for a 50-yard touchdown in a heartbeat. I mean,
I will say though, this is a great thing. This is kind of a general lead in to our games. And this plays into that wonderful part where, game one, you almost never sit your studs, right? I mean, or when you're going into the playoffs. But I tell you, look at the impact of just matchups. I mean, you got Dallas. I'm not sitting Dak or probably even Pickens against, again, one of the best defenses. I mean, you've got very hard. I've got my number one running back who I made that play for against a very tough defense. I mean, you just see the tough. I mean, go Chase. I mean, look at Burrow. He's got, I don't know, I haven't really checked him, but
he has like 90 yards in the first half.
90 yards, exactly. So, I mean, going against Cleveland, and it's in the dog. I mean, so the matchups in fantasy football are often very much overlooked because people are just saying, I'm going to run with my studs, but you've got the other players.
I mean, I have a feeling I'm going to be doing exactly what I did last year, chasing AJ Brown and Marvin Harrison around. Yeah. Marvin Harrison has a great first half. I'm like, of course. Yeah. And then next week, he's going to be the one that gets 8 yards, and AJ Brown has 2 touchdowns for no reason. So probably. I feel you on that.
Yeah. So, well, at least our game will, it's not the super exciting. It's kind of like the BucsFalcons, whatever, and stuff like that. So yeah, the Bandits looking very good, and obviously, so and Matt with probably the leader in the clubhouse for the best first round pick right now. So Bijan just looking great, and that's the other part. It's terrible about like real football getting in the way of fantasy, but I mean Bijan every time he touches the ball, but they still put in Mr. Algier. Yeah. I mean, but it keeps him fresh, so I understand that. Yeah. But it's not ever fun with fantasy.
I think that they have a really good smart game plan for Bijan, which has been just get him the ball in space.
Yeah,
like that was why the 4th down play made no sense to me, because it seemed like they knew going in it was like, we get him the ball in space, he can beat any Bucs defender anywhere on the field, which worked incredibly well on the first drive. And then 4th and 1, it's like you're putting Bijan's, not to say it's a weakness, but it's like he's not a run up the gut, 4 yards in a cloud of dust kind of guy. He's a get the ball in space, make a move, Bucky Irving kind of player. So it's like you're putting your weakness against the Bucs' strength. Like that made no sense to me.
Yeah, I agree there. I mean, I'd like to see an Algier in there. I mean, he's supposed to be the big back.
When they did on the field goal drive,
he got a first down.
Yeah.
He fell forward, got a first down. So
I think I'm a bit worried about the Bucs. I'm glad that we responded pretty well. I had a bad feeling about this game the whole week, and I'm hoping for the best. But I think Atlanta, they have a pretty good game plan. So
we'll see. I mean, I think the Bucs are going to adjust in the second half, try to give Baker some more protection. You guys were running. I mean, Bucky Irving, second quarter, ran the ball very well. I think you're going to see a lot more of that in the second half. It may not be a Baker game. It might not be a Baker game. It may be more of a Bucky Irving game for you guys. So we'll see. I'd like to see Bijan get more swing passes, get out there in space. Your linebackers can't cover him. No. I mean, at all. So
we'll see. Can't cover anyone. Yeah, I love Avante, but that's not his. He's not a big coverage guy.
No,
right.
But Christopher, your tight end that you traded for this week, look pretty decent in the first half there, Hunter Henry.
Oh, huh? Has he really? Okay. Well,
Yeah, he's got 46 yards at halftime here.
Wow.
So,
wow. Is there? Can we institute a new rule where it's called retroactive lineups, like after like after the first half of the first game? You know.
All right, I'll put Marvin Harrison in.
Can I start Bill?
For AJ Brown.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Can I start Bill now? Like he scored a touchdown first half. I was like,
there you go. So, I mean, looking at it, so I'm looking at the stats. We've got, the Bandits, they're on the board with 33, then BKF 24, Thundercats 20, Warriors 22. So, and then, like I said, surprisingly, we have 5 still in the single digits. I know it's still early, but we've already had 2 teams play. Again, of course, the Heroes at the bottom of all this, but still, it just seems. I texted John after Friday's game. I just said it seems weird that the Dallas-Philadelphia game just seemed weird, especially no points. I literally went to bed with the delay, and I'm like, I don't want to see any more of this because it's just, you always go to bed hoping that you'll wake up. And I woke up and I was like, really? Nothing? And then you look at that Kansas City Chargers game. It's like weird because you're like, why are you throwing Harbaugh? So, it was.
I have a feeling, or I have a conspiracy theory that the over/under on points scored in the Eagles-Cowboys game was 47.5, and there were 41 points scored at halftime, and it was 24-20 early in the third quarter,
right?
And then the rain delay hits, no one scores any more points, the game goes under, and I'm just like, I didn't really see the field get wet. I didn't see any lightning immediately around the stadium. Something's going on here.
Yeah.
But that was a very weird game.
And so, and maybe I'm just imagining things, but 2 quick topics before we go. The season, and go to college too. We've had 6 delays. Yeah. I don't know if they've changed. The UCF has had 2 delays. They've had 2 games. They've had 2 at least hour-long delays. This is there've been 6 delays already.
Yeah, UGA had a 2-hour delay yesterday.
Yes, UGA. It was a major. this seems
have the Panthers and Jags even started again?
Oh, did they get delayed?
Yeah, they had, but there was no rain, no nothing around the stadium. It was I know it was on radar, but fans weren't getting out of their seats. It's still suspended, according to this.
Really? Huh.
All right. I think the second half's about to start. The last thing I'll say before we go.
Let's do one last word for each of us.
Yeah, one last word. Miami. Wow. Uh-oh. That's not
bad.
That's not good. Tua's got 2 picks and a fumble. Yeah. They're down 20 to nothing. Here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're just focused on the Bucs here. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Well, thankfully I don't have a starting running back there. My take is how about them Bulls? Biggest win in franchise in school history. Grammaticas, you gotta love that. That's the Buccaneer angle. It was really wonderful to see. I think Byron Brown is his name. Legit quarterback. He reminds me of the Vanderbilt quarterback. Literally unbelievable. Shout out Yeah. It's amazing. So I tell you, I just wanted to give props to them. Going into Miami now, number 5, the only 2 team to beat 2 ranked teams, and now they can go for 3.
Yeah. I'll go Jets Steelers. Already 19-17 at halftime, and I'm like, there are already more points scored in that game than this game. So
wow, Aaron. So how does Aaron look?
He's got 2 touchdowns.
He's got 2 touchdowns. Yeah.
Does he really? Wow, that's more than my entire
everybody. I think about everybody right now.
That's true. All right. Well, this is pretty historic thing in game, in fantasy. So great idea, guys.
Yeah, good pass there by Baker. All right, so
good luck, guys. All right,
go Bucs.
Go Bucs.
Go Falcons. All right.